Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Hey, all right. So today we went 1-1. We finished the day up like 280. My first 280, 290. My first trade. The first trade I took, I had lost $444, and then I think the next trade, I don't know how much I made, but I think my I covered the 444, and I think I was at like 280 or $290 for the day. I'm gonna post the screenshot of my P&L. Um, but let me do the math real quick. 444 plus 280. I made like 730 on my $730 on the second trade. Um, but we're gonna do like a recap of basically like what I took, what I should have took, things of that nature. You feel me? So let's go back. Let's get in replay mode. Select the bar. 930. All right, cool. So on the higher time frame going into the day, um, we look super bullish, and I wanted to see us take this next draw here. And this, but I think the next, yeah. So the next draw for S&P 500 or ES was all the way up here. You feel me? So that the equivalent of that is like here, this high right here. You feel me? So what my mindset for this was, all right, I am bullish just looking at, price action on the higher time frame. We're clearly going higher. The VWAP is pointing up and stuff like that. But we did just take a draw here. So what I wanted to see was um if we started displacing lower, I was going to be bearish, and if we started displacing higher, I was going to be bullish. But yeah, so let's go into what happened at market open basically. Let me mark up real quick for y'all. Something like that. All right, cool. All right. So we got reversal sequence. No, never mind. Tripping. We went to take that draw. Then we got reversal sequence here. Um, and mind you, this draw here has already been taken on ES, right? So the next draw for ES is all the way up here, and this draw and all of the draws in between. When I say draws, that means like draw of liquidity. So that's like basically where the market might want to go. And it's where the market actually it's what runs the market, right? Draws of liquidity is pools of where a lot of money from different trades are sitting, right, at these different prices and stuff like that. So the next draw of liquidity that is higher was around here on the 15-minute chart, right? So we didn't go into take that, and then we started to displace lower, disrespecting this bullish SMT here, and then we actually took the draw of liquidity that's here, right? So another way to think of it is like this, right? I went over this in another vid, but I'll just keep going over this so y'all can understand basically what draw of liquidity is basically. So say if say if I wanted to enter this trade like this, and I entered on this candle, this white candle right here, I would probably enter the trade like somewhere in between this, right? Somewhere here. Say even if I entered it right here, I will put my stop loss at the low of this candle and my take profit somewhere like up here, right? So say if like I was targeting, actually say if I was targeting this next draw of liquidity when I seen this big displacement candle to the upside, and I was like, all right, the market wants to go to this next draw of liquidity, right? And I entered this trade. The money is at the stop losses, right? When we make money, the market doesn't benefit off of us making money. The market benefits off of us losing money, right? So for the market to come back and take us out of this trade right here, this was where the liquidity was lying on the 1 minute chart, right? And I told y'all on the other videos, the swing lows and the swing highs are where people are putting all of the orders, right? The stop losses, all of that stuff, right? So we take this draw of liquidity here on this candle. Sorry, I just ate. And we take this draw of liquidity, and then we put in a bullish SMT, right? If y'all watched the last videos, or if you have any type of knowledge about trading, you understand what a bullish SMT is at this point. If you didn't, go to my last. If you don't know what a bullish SMT and a bearish SMT is, then go to my last video. I went over it towards the end of the video. All right, so we put in a bullish SMT, right? We're making a lower low here, and then we're making a higher low here. That's a bullish SMT. So the expectation for this bullish SMT is that we'll deliver higher and we'll continue to go higher, right? Next candle opens up. What is this? Yeah. So this next candle opens up. We take this low. We start going higher, and then we fail, right? We fail. And then we're targeting this next draw of liquidity, right? The swing low. All right, cool. We take this draw of liquidity. We put in another bullish SMT here. What happens next? We wick. All right, so this is actually where I should have took my trade. I was not locked in, bro. I was not locked in. I should have took this trade. This is a beautiful trade right here. I should have took this short. So in live market, this candle delivered us higher, and then it started to fail, respecting this displacement candle right here, telling us that this bullish SMT that we put in right here, right, we made a lower low, and then we made a higher low here on the same candles, right? A higher low. It tells me that this is not gonna hold, right? It tells me that this is not gonna hold, and we want to see lower, right? So I should have took this trade, right? We get this invite of buyers here, with us being in OTE probably. Yeah, we're in prime OTE. We get displacement higher. People want to see us go higher. We're in a bullish uptrend, but that's not where the market wants to go, right? So we failed at. I should have took this trade here, right? We rebalance here and then start failing. As soon as we start failing towards the close of this candle, I should have entered something like right here. Put my stop loss here, and then put my take profit. I always go for 30 points. So I would have smacked TP fast. I didn't take that trade. I was not locked in. I was not locked in. I ended up taking, not this trade, displacement. I ended up taking some stupid trade right here, bro. What I was expecting when I took this trade, I was expecting price to continue lower because we basically showed that we was respecting, like when this candle was actually like live, it looked like we were respecting this bearish displacement when we wanted to go lower. So yeah, I entered like somewhere like this, and then I was targeting these lows for real, which was actually disgusting of a trade. I'm not gonna hold you, but next candle, I got stopped out. And usually I don't take 2 trades in one day, but today was like the last day for me to pass a the Eval account that I was on. So I took another trade because I was like, bro, this is the last day. I have nothing to lose. I'm gonna just take another trade, right? So that was the first trade that I took. I'm gonna actually leave that there so y'all can see See that? Terrible trade. And I should have been taking longs here because we got reverse the sequence here, right? So we take the draw, we get an invite of sellers that starts to fail, continues to fail. We take out people that are entering long here. We rebalance and then we start displacing higher. So my entry should have been like this. Wait, I know I just said I was gonna keep it right there, but we gonna move it out the way. My entry should have been like this. My take profit at 30 points. Okay, 30 points, something like that. Oh, did that not deliver? I'm tripping. Okay, 30 points. This should have been the trade that I took, right? With me understanding that this might be the next draw. Did we take that? Yep. Okay, so we ended up taking this draw, which was what I thought would be the draw or whatever. So, and then we put in a bearish SMT here. So now we're going to talk about the trade that I actually did take, the second trade that I took today. So let me just mark up this bearish SMT here. So we get a bearish SMT here, and a bearish SMT is when we make a higher high on one instrument and then we make a higher low on the other one, right? So y'all see how this is pointing down, this is pointing up, right? Cool. Let me delete these other ones that we had. All right, so we get true displacement off of this once we put in this bearish SMT. So I'm like, all right, we made all these, we got all these orders down here that we could take, and then we have another draw here that still hasn't been taken, right? I could see us going lower if we continue to respect this bearish SMT that we put in. So the next candle, okay, we rebalance. All right, cool. We rebalanced twice. This, in my mind, is like, all right, we could be getting reversal sequence here. We could take out the sellers that jumped into this trade right here, FOMO'd into this trade, targeting this low. We could take them out and then give the move. Or if that fails, then I'm going to take longs to these draws above, right? So what happens next? This next candle fully disrespects this candle, this bullish candle. So this candle disrespects this candle here. So what I want to see now is a rebalance into here and a continuation lower to take out these draws, with the understanding that we now have a bearish SMT. We getting true displacement. Us disrespecting these two candles disrespecting this bearish SMT is not a good look for sales. It should be a good look for buyers. So buyers should be taking over if we want to see higher. But what happens next? We rebalance and then we start dropping lower. So this is where I enter my trade. I enter my trade probably like right here. And I think I put my stop loss like up here somewhere. And I was targeting 30 points. We start pulling back. And then we put in this bullish SMT here. This is when I started to get scared, bro. Because one, I don't ever take more than one trade in a day if I lose. And I'm not gonna be getting into that habit. Today was a rare occasion that happened, and I took another trade just because, based on the situation where I was literally like $250 away from passing the eval, and then I lost, and it was the last day. So I'm like, bro, I have nothing to lose. Like, if I take another trade and I win, I pass the account, and if I lose, then I gotta pass another eval anyway, right? So I had more to win, right? So I just took it. I broke my rules, and I ended up actually having to run 3 miles today at the gym. I just got back from the gym, and I had to run 3 miles because I broke my rules, and that's not something that I want to continue to do. So I had to discipline myself for that or whatever. But that matters. That doesn't matter. So yeah, we put in this bullish SMT. I'm like, bro, all right, actually, this is not my entry. This is not my entry at all. My entry was like lower than, because we didn't hit TP right there. We kept edging it though, like we kept getting real close to it, right? So it was probably like my take profit. I think, did I go for, I don't even know. I don't know if I went for 30 points or more than that, like a little bit more than that. I think I just went for 30 points, but we were getting like real close, and I didn't want to close it because where I was gonna close it at, I wasn't gonna pass the account. So I was just like, it's all or nothing, bro, for real. And then we put in this bearish SMT right here. Yeah, right here. All right. So we got a higher on this candle. We got a higher high, and then we got a lower high right here. So this is a bearish SMT, and then after that, we go ahead and smack that. So the account was saved. I saved the account. I made like 700 some on this trade. And yeah, so those are the two trades that I took today. One being a loser, and on any other day, bro, I promise you this is working out. This trade is working out. One, my stop loss is terrible, so I was already like feeling like I might lose this. But any other day, bro, this is delivering to the downside. So it is what it is. But yeah, so those are the two trades that I took today, and the trades that I should have took, I'm gonna mark it back up. The good trades that I felt like were good to take today was this. Where was it at? This trade right here. Once we start getting lower like that, put my stop loss like somewhere up here. Whatever the case may be, somewhere like that. And then take profit at 30 points. So it literally took me like 1 minute to take that trade right there. And then what was the next trade? This, I think it was this one. Rebalance here, and then we go higher. So we got respect to this candle. So the expectation is that we're respecting this candle. So the next candle should be delivering us lower. It starts going lower, then it starts going back higher. So you long it there with your stop loss here, and you target 30 points. Well, I usually target 30 points. Y'all could target whatever you want, but I target 30 points, understanding that this might be a draw of liquidity. And yeah, so these are the three trades that were valid to take today. And yeah, yep. So that's pretty much it for the recap today. I'm not posting the loss today because it was just a quick vid. Like, bro, I literally was in the trade for probably like 30 seconds and I lost. So I'm not doing that. But I am honest with y'all, bro. I take losses like anybody else, bro. I mean, y'all see me winning a lot of times. I'm winning, I'm doing good, but I do take losses. So yeah, we bounce back from the losses, bro. And I don't want y'all to take from this video that revenge trading is good at all. It's not good. That's why I had to run 3 miles today. But you know, in this situation, it was worth it. I didn't have nothing to lose. But on funded accounts or live accounts, bro, take your loss and be done for the day and live to trade another day. You feel me? Like, don't crash out and don't, keep revenge trading just trying to make your money back. Nah, feel me? So, yep, that's pretty much it for the vid, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Anybody who's watching, you feel me? We're gonna come back with some more vids for the rest of this week. I'm probably gonna do, I don't know what vids I want to do, but I'm gonna do some more vids, and I'm gonna try to make that playlist for y'all for like the educational on the educational videos and concepts and stuff like that, so y'all could start to understand some things that I go over in my videos. Have somebody else explain it to y'all. It might help y'all, whatever. But appreciate y'all, man. If y'all rock with this vid, then give me a like. Feel me? Subscribe to the channel. Be a part of the journey to the come up, bro. You feel me? And yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Appreciate y'all.